I am part of like a little recipe group thing on Facebook where people just post recipes that they cook, dinners, all that stuff. I saw this one the other day and it looked so delicious that I got the recipe and now I need to make it because I can't wait. And it's a 1-pot meal. We love it. It is 1 pot lemon and herb chicken and rice, right? Simple, delicious. I will link it below in the description if you want to go and do your thing. I am just like tweaking it just a very tiny bit. I don't have some things. I'm adding a couple of things. I've got all of my stuff meased out. Now I can just get over to the stove, get cooking. And I believe this is going to take me like maybe under half an hour, which again, perfect. Over at the stove, medium heat. I've got my pot that I'm using. I've just got some olive oil in here and a little bit of butter for flavor. The recipe calls for chicken breasts. However, I'm a thighs and legs girl, so I'm using thighs. So I have just seasoned these with salt and pepper. And I'm just going to brown them on all of the sides. I'm not gonna cook them through. So just a couple minutes on each side will do it. And then I will remove them from the pan. I'm gonna lower the heat. The recipe doesn't call for it, but I can't not put it in here. So I just have a little puck of garlic. I'm gonna saute that up. And don't worry about all these little brown bits on the bottom. We're gonna deglaze the pan after. I'm going to just cook this garlic until I like the way it looks. A couple minutes. The recipe did not specify what kind of rice, just as a cup of white rice. Didn't say long grain, short grain, what kind. So I'm just going for it. I'm just using jasmine and I'm just toasting that up just a little bit. Look at all that toasty garlic in here too. Oh, and those little chicken bits. I'm also going to throw some thyme in here. The recipe calls for some Italian seasoning, but I don't have any, but I'm not a huge fan of it anyway, so I'm gonna keep it out. To this, I'm going to add some bone broth and lemon juice. And this is what's going to deglaze the pan. Scrape up all of that goodness on the bottom. I'm gonna put a little bit of parsley in here. I have some left over for the garnish later. I'm going to throw a couple of sliced lemons in here. Nestle my chicken back in. A couple more lemon slices for the aesthetic. Now I'm going to keep this on a simmer, cover it up. 20-25 minutes. Guys, the smell in this kitchen, unbelievable. I am so excited. Gonna check. That is a dish. The rice has puffed right up. The chicken is tender. I'm gonna check the rice to see if it's done and we should be good. Confirmed, rice is done. Turn the heat off. I'm going to finish this off with a little more parsley and some flaky salts. And we've got dinner. A little bit of a better view. Oh, I can't wait. Also needed to show you while I was dishing this thing out and currently getting a chicken and rice facial. That crunchy rice on the bottom of the pan is one of the better side effects of this dish. Got the chicken, that herby rice, some lemon. Oh my goodness. This is maybe one of the best things I've made in a very long time. The rice is delicious. The chicken's really good too, but the rice, so much flavor. And it was 1 pot wonder. The thing I like about this recipe too is that if you click that link, go to the recipe, I think it's like all the way down at the bottom. She does give some substitutions for the stuff going on here, like brown rice or chicken that is like a bone-in breast, all the stuff. It's a really good recipe, so easy. This is like a perfect weeknight meal. I think next time I make this, I'm going to add some lemon zest, which I'm not sure why I didn't do it because I would like some more lemon flavor. That garlic was a good call. I would add garlic in there if I were you. You definitely need to try this. It's so good. Enjoy.